source, someone you can be guaranteed that when he says that's the story, that's the story. And that's the great thing about shopping with any of our coins here on the show, but especially on those last two. You gotta know who you need to know your source anyway, but there's so much rampant, I don't know, I just read an article.
Well, no, counterfeiting. I mean, there's counterfeiting,
rampant.
there's people that just make stuff up.
They make claims they can't
it's
make.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah, so.
That's the reason that we've been here, the HSN Vault Coin Collector has been here for, what have we been here on? 25 years,
25,
I think.
26 years.
The HSN Vault.
Yep.
Okay, now, to go to another level. I told you they did them in 2015 and they did them in 2016. The interesting thing is while by mintage the 2015s are rarer, by far the most difficult coin to bin, and this is the very first time I have even seen the 2016s. The 2016s are by far the rarest. This is the very first time. There is, to my knowledge, only been about 4 boxes of these have shown up, the Philadelphia and or San Francisco minted coins.
You're
and
kidding.
while they made, supposedly, they made about 1.1 million or so, 1.15 million of the Philadelphia minted coins that you see right here, which still makes it the second rarest, okay, American Silver Eagle, or third rarest, American Silver Eagle in history, okay? The 2016, they made, I think, 2 million of those, but there's nobody knows where they are. They could have, every single one of them, been opened up because the mintage dropped a little bit, everybody opened, because they have to come out of these sealed boxes. So this is the very first time that I have seen the 2016s, the very first time I have made the 2016s available in any way, shape, or form, and you have the entire collection, Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and as you can see right here, complete mint state set. So you have all 3 mints from 2016. Folks, this set, once again, I've never offered this. I've looked out there. I don't know anybody else has offered this. Now, it was interesting. When this first came out, and I follow other guys that sell coins, there was someone else that when they did the mintage figures on this, they just started selling them before they got any. Okay. And I think they sold about 800 sets or 1,000 sets. They have not delivered a single solitary set, and I don't believe ever will. Wow. Because first of all, they sold them for only about $500 or $600. Secondly, there are basically none in existence. Okay, so if you're one of those 800 or 900 people out there that thought you were going to get a set and got probably a nasty letter that says, yeah, we can't do those. I think the original thing was they don't exist. They do. We've got them, and we've got them in hand, folks. I bought just about every single available set. There are, to my knowledge, less than 300 of these sets in existence right here, right now in Mint State 70. And I've got 200 of them, okay? Wow. And I have got 200 of them. So it is the very first time, because in 2015, they didn't make a San Francisco coin. Right. 2011, 12, 13, 14, they didn't make Philadelphia coins. It is the very first time in American history that the United States government made Mint State Eagles at 3 separate mints, at 3 different mints, and you get all of them. And here's the big deal, the Mint State 70. I can tell you absolutely, positively, categorically, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the San Francisco minted coin is virtually impossible in Mint State 70. Really? It's just, they grade so poorly. Yeah. The San Francisco Mint, for whatever reason, I guess they didn't make the coins for a year. I guess they forgot how.
A sloppy day.
It was just a bad day. Because in terms of the mintage, there was only a couple of days worth of mintage of this. Wow. Okay? So this becomes about the 4th or 5th rarest American Silver Eagle by mintage. This is the 3rd rarest American Silver Eagle by mintage. In terms of population and availability, these currently right now are 1 and 2, because they're even rarer than the 15s, folks. Wow. Both of these are rarer than the Mint State, than the Philadelphia. The Philadelphias we just sold for $4,400. Yes. Both of these coins by population are far rarer. Really? Okay, both of these coins are far rarer than those $4,400 coins. And understand, we'll put this coin in at 100. So that makes these 450 bucks a piece. So they are 10 times less than a coin that they are significantly rarer than. Wow. In terms of availability, in terms of population, in terms of what has been made of these coins, They are far rarer than the 1995 W American Silver Eagles, which in this condition in annex are $30,000 a piece.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, understand that. That's what I'm saying.
Get your head around this one.
Get your head around this. Now keep in mind, this whole thing is, and I'm not a conspiracy kind of guy. I don't know why the government didn't tell us. I don't understand why it was such a big deal to keep it quiet. But they desperately did not want us to know that they were making these coins at Philadelphia and San Francisco. And because they never released the information, let me spend a second here. The only way for these to be certified from Philadelphia and San Francisco is you have to have, the government does not sell these coins directly to the United States public. They go through a series of what's called authorized purchasers. Those authorized purchasers buy these coins in 500 coin buckets. They're green boxes, okay? We might have one here. Do we have one of the green monster boxes? Can they check back there? And there's a strap on them.
No, we don't, sorry.
Okay, because we have an auto ship that has a green monster box in it. But they come in these green ones, and there's a strap on them. As soon as that strap is broken, that's it. If it's not at a grading company right there, right then, you cannot say that it's definitively from Philadelphia or San Francisco. It automatically becomes a West Point minted coin.
Right,
so
by default.
By default, right. Since that's the default mint, okay? Right. And so only the boxes that remain originally unopened, unsealed. So someone had to buy 500 ounces of silver. So by definition, it's a $20,000 or $25,000 investment that you haven't touched for a year and a half.
Right.
And understand, dealers that buy these, when we buy them, we open them up, sell them by the roll, sell them by the coin, we certify them, we do whatever. You know, I buy 1 million Silver Eagles a year probably, but I don't have any of them in green monster boxes.
Right.
So that's what happens. They literally disappear. They start off rare and get rarer way faster. Right. And I think what has happened with the 2016s, and this is just my 30 years of experience talking, what happened with the 2016s is all the boxes got opened.
Oh, of course.
All the boxes got open.
Because why would you not open them?
Why would you not open them? There's no reason not to open them.
Right.
Because nobody knew at the time.
Well, you opened yours, you were saying.
I opened mine.
Yeah, sure.
And we opened the 2015s. There was 11 boxes of 2015s. There's less of the 2016s. They made more, but none of the boxes are around. And understand,
oh my gosh,
people want to try to find them. It's like winning the lottery. If you find them, because the coins are so much more valuable.
So rare, yeah.
So now you take a box that's, let's say, it's a 2015P. It's a $20,000 box. If you find it, it's a $300,000. That's how much we paid for 2015 sealed boxes with the right serial numbers. $300,000. Okay, I spent millions on these things. On these coins, same thing. $20,000 box is all of a sudden a $40,000 box, a $60,000. So it's like going down into your basement and finding $250,000. Right. So I can promise you people are looking. Right. Okay? Right. They are desperately trying to find these coins. Whether or not they do, oh, we do have a green monster box.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought we might have one
and
back there.
And they're simply ugly.
Yeah.
You know, you think for money.
Well, they're functional.
You think for money, you know, they make them a little
But they're very
fancier.
functional. They're very,
you know,
and here's the serial number on the outside.
It's very surprising you see such pretty coins all of a sudden. You go, really? Comes out of this little green box.
And here's the serial number. It says United States Mint. And then there's these bands that go across here. You can see where they fit right into these slots. So they're very tight. And now you're going, well, anybody can write that on there. But when you open it up, there's literally a ticker tape. Someone was on an adding machine.
Like one of the kinds that go.
Yeah, like that. And it has 25, 25, 25, 20 times.
That's
to give you a
funny.
count of 500, they initial it, and then they write the serial number on it. It goes in the box. That's sealed. So that's how you know that they match. So that's the
only way you can certify that it's
That's the only
matched.
way you can certify it. So that's the original box right there. That's the original box. Now, the 2016s are going to come in the 3-coin boxes that you see right here. Here's the 3-coin wood box. Isn't that spectacular? So there's the 3-coin wooden box. This is the very first time we have seen the 2016s. Folks, and we can show you, I've sold 45 sets right now. I've sold 45 sets. So I'm 25% sold through.
And by the way,
I have no anticipation of being able to get more.
You don't think it'll happen again?
Well, I've been hunting these down. I mean, I've been, I'm like a truffle pig hunting for truffles, okay? You know those little pigs that look for the white truffles? That's like the rarest thing. That's the way I've been looking for these coins, okay?
Coin geek and now a truffle pig. That's awesome.
And so everybody in the numismatic world has been looking for these 2000.
Laser focused to find these.
15, 16, so everything else has fallen by the wayside in essence.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
We have found, like I said, there's been a half a dozen boxes.
Well, and I said to you an update. We have several hundred of you now on the line, and you're shopping for different things. Most of you are on for these coins. These are on their way to selling out. They really are. And if you're thinking about it, I absolutely wouldn't wait any longer. You know, I love it when Mike's here, and I've been very blessed to work with Mike for many, many years now. And you have to understand, he has subtle and not so subtle. Of course, calling himself a truffle pig is a new high in our conversation. We've raised the bar. But I mean, he has a subtle and not so subtle way of saying, you know what, this is probably a really smart idea. This is one of his not so subtle, you know, where it's like, well, great idea.
When I sold the 2015 Mint State 70s originally, I had them for $3,000. And I said, folks, buy these.
Now,
I will sell them.
They're going to be. When did you first launch that? When was that?
Well, that was a month ago.
A month ago. You did.
I'm selling them for $4,600 now. And folks, I'm going to sell them for more than $4,600. I'm going to sell those for $5,000. I've sold the 1995 Ws for $30,000 right here on this show. This is my original issue price, $9.99. I will sell these in the future, and I will sell these for more in the future.
Right.
That is, you just take that to the bank. That's an absolute positive guarantee, okay? Because as people see this, now what happens is people say, oh, then we got to get this thing. Okay, this is a thing that HSN, this is a thing that Mike has. This is going to be huge.
Wait, and let me explain something else too, because you might be watching it brand new and you're tempted and you're thinking, gosh, I really think I'm going to invest in this. Here's the thing. We don't even know what Mike's bringing into the show sometimes. Honestly, I mean, you think, well, why hasn't he gotten rid of them already if they're that great or that valuable or that rare or whatever? Sometimes even as we're coming on the air, in fact, they got in my ear before we went on and said, Mike changed the show on you. And I'm like, well, that's Mike. I'll just stand here and we'll see what happens. But that's kind of the excitement of the show, is literally you've got things happening within such tight, because you'll find them and go, gosh, I'm just going to bring them on. You have that flexibility to do that as well. But I think that's some of the reason why this is so exciting.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah. And so when I look at these two coins right here, I can tell you functionally, okay, because there's nobody out there that's bought more of these or sold more of these than me, okay, period. That these coins right now, that coin that I just sold for $4,599, and we sold a fair number of them, both of these coins are functionally rarer. I can promise you that right now. They are functionally rare. This just happens to be the first opportunity that you have to buy them. Both of them functionally rarer than the $4,600 coin. Now, what happens is the possible mintage is higher, so I was able to make a better deal when I bought the coins before I certified them. And then we had the problem with the certification that the estimates are just horrific. They just don't grade. I mean, we don't even have that many Mint State 69s, folks, let alone the absolutely perfect Mint State 70s. The very first time in history the United States government has made Mint State Silver Eagles at West Point, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. All of those things combined together to be this incredible, fantastic numismatic opportunity.
How many have they minted of just the Silver Eagles overall?
A billion.
Right,
or more, yeah.
So for the very first time, all three together.
All three together. At all three mints. Philadelphia, San Francisco, and West Point. And these are certified absolutely perfect. Mint State 70 as well. So,
it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Now, here's what I'm going to give you an opportunity, and we're going to go, we have the next item coming up, which is basically the